Question. This road sign means? Option number 1. Divided highway begins. Option number 2. A steep grade is ahead. Option number 3. The overpass ahead has a low clearance. Option number 4. 2 lanes of traffic moving in opposite directions are about to merge. The answer is option number 3. The overpass ahead has a low clearance. Question. Before passing another vehicle, you should signal? Option number 1. Just before changing lanes. Option number 2. At any time. Option number 3. After changing lanes. Option number 4. Early enough for others to know your plans. The answer is option number 4. Early enough for others to know your plans. Question. Certain highway signs require drivers to obey an indicated instruction. Such signs are known as? Option number 1. Regulatory signs. Option number 2. Warning signs. Option number 3. Information signs. Option number 4. Guide signs. The answer is option number 1. Regulatory signs. Question. Vehicle stopping distances never depend on? Option number 1. Your own reaction time. Option number 2. The time of day. Option number 3. The condition of your vehicle's brakes. Option number 4. The condition and type of your vehicle's tires. The answer is option number 2. The time of day. Question. A driver under the age of 21 can be charged with operating a vehicle after underage consumption if they drive with a minimum blood alcohol content, BAC, of? Option number 1. 0.01%. Option number 2. 0.1%. Option number 3. 0.08%. Option number 4. 0.02%. The answer is option number 4. 0.02%. Question. If worried, nervous, angry, or crying, a driver? Option number 1. Will drive no differently than they would if they were thinking more clearly. Option number 2. Can drive faster because they are more in touch with their senses. Option number 3. Should take the time to focus on driving before starting the engine. Option number 4. Should call a friend to vent while driving. The answer is option number 3. Should take the time to focus on driving before starting the engine. Question. Where is parking prohibited? Option number 1. In a tunnel. Option number 2. On a highway bridge. Option number 3. On a crosswalk. Option number 4. All of the above. The answer is option number 4. All of the above. Question. This road sign indicates? Option number 1. The maximum safe speed for a residential area. Option number 2. The maximum safe speed for an expressway exit. Option number 3. The maximum safe speed for an expressway entrance. Option number 4. The maximum safe speed for a work zone. The answer is option number 2. The maximum safe speed for an expressway exit. Question. This sign means? Option number 1. Two-way traffic. Option number 2. Lane shifting. Option number 3. Low clearance. Option number 4. Added lane. The answer is option number 1. Two-way traffic. Question. This sign means? Option number 1. Pedestrians ahead. Option number 2. End of construction zone. Option number 3. School crossing ahead. Option number 4. Flagger ahead. The answer is option number 4. Flagger ahead. Question. In bad weather, increase your following distance to? Option number 1. 4 or 5 seconds. Option number 2. 3 seconds. Option number 3. 2 seconds. Option number 4. 1 second. The answer is option number 1. 4 or 5 seconds. Question. A diamond-shaped sign? Option number 1. Warns of existing or possible hazards. Option number 2. Alerts drivers to school zones. Option number 3. Alerts drivers to public recreation areas. Option number 4. Alerts drivers to upcoming food and gas locations. The answer is option number 1. Warns of existing or possible hazards. Question. Guide signs are signs that provide directional and mileage information to drivers. Option number 1. Yellow. Option number 2. Red. Option number 3. Green. Option number 4. White. The answer is option number 3. Green. Question. This road sign means? Option number 1. You are about to enter a one-way street the wrong way. Option number 2. School crossing ahead. Option number 3. Do not drive in this lane. Option number 4. Traffic turning left on the green light must yield to oncoming traffic. The answer is option number 4. Traffic turning left on the green light must yield to oncoming traffic. Question. This road sign means? Option number 1. Stop ahead. Option number 2. Buggy warning. Option number 3. Limited parking. Option number 4. Do not block intersection. The answer is option number 1. Stop ahead. Question. You may drive around or under a gate that is being lowered or raised at a railroad crossing? Option number 1. As long as an approaching train is not too close. Option number 2. If your vehicle can do so without damaging the gate. Option number 3. If you first look carefully in both directions. Option number 4. Under no circumstances. The answer is option number 4. Under no circumstances. Question. You should signal to turn, before beginning your turn. Option number 1. 20 feet. Option number 2. 50 feet. Option number 3. 100 feet. Option number 4. 300 feet. The answer is option number 3. 100 feet. Question. This sign means? Option number 1. Roundabout ahead. Option number 2. Lane ends, merge left. Option number 3. Turn around. Option number 4. Curve ahead. The answer is option number 1. Roundabout ahead. Question. The most common color of warning signs is? Option number 1. Red. Option number 2. Yellow. Option number 3. Green. Option number 4. Blue. The answer is option number 2. Yellow. Question. A diamond-shaped sign is a? Option number 1. Road hazard sign. Option number 2. Interstate route sign. Option number 3. School crossing sign. Option number 4. Speed limit sign. The answer is option number 1. Road hazard sign. Question. When two vehicles arrive to an intersection at the same time, which one has the right-of-way when no signs or signals indicate rules? Option number 1. The car approaching from the right has the right-of-way. Option number 2. The car approaching from the left has the right-of-way. Option number 3. The car in which the driver sounds his horn first has the right-of-way. Option number 4. The car that is traveling the fastest has the right-of-way. The answer is option number 1. The car approaching from the right has the right-of-way. Question. Is it legal cross a double solid yellow center line to pass? Option number 1. Yes. Option number 2. No. Option number 3. If there is no oncoming traffic. Option number 4. If the vehicle ahead of you is driving under the speed limit. The answer is option number 2. No. Question. This road sign means? Option number 1. No passing zone. Option number 2. Winding road. Option number 3. Pedestrian crossing. Option number 4. Low ground railroad crossing. The answer is option number 4. Low ground railroad crossing. Question. This road sign means? Option number 1. All traffic must turn. Option number 2. Turn right at the intersection. Option number 3. Parking area ahead. Option number 4. Crossroad ahead. Watch for traffic. The answer is option number 4. Crossroad ahead. Watch for traffic. Question. When meeting a car with blinding headlights, you should. Option number 1. Use your bright lights until the other vehicle dims theirs. Option number 2. Flash your lights on and off to warn the other driver. Option number 3. Dim your lights and then speed up to pass quickly. Option number 4. Look toward the right side of the road. The answer is option number 4. Look toward the right side of the road. Question. What does a single dashed yellow line separating traffic mean? Option number 1. Drivers may pass if it is safe to do so. Option number 2. Both lanes travel in the same direction. Option number 3. Drivers may not pass. Option number 4. Drivers may pass, even if it could be dangerous. The answer is option number 1. Drivers may pass if it is safe to do so. Question. What are the colors of warning signs indicating upcoming hazards? Option number 1. Black letters or symbols on a white background. Option number 2. Black letters or symbols on a yellow background. Option number 3. White letters or symbols on a blue background. Option number 4. White letters or symbols on a green background. The answer is option number 2. Black letters or symbols on a yellow background. Question. The sign with this shape and color is a dash sign. Option number 1. No passing zone. Option number 2. Wrong way. Option number 3. Railroad crossing. Option number 4. Stop. The answer is option number 1. No passing zone. Question. If you miss your exit on an interstate expressway? Option number 1. Stop and make a U-turn. Option number 2. Get off at the next exit and come back to the exit you missed. Option number 3. Roll down your window and ask the driver next to you for help. Option number 4. Back up on the highway. The answer is option number 2. Get off at the next exit and come back to the exit you missed. Question: Passing is prohibited? Option number 1. On hills and curves. Option number 2. At intersections. Option number 3. At railroad crossings. Option number 4. All of the above. The answer is option number 4. All of the above.